Angela and Rhonda, thank you so much. You guys know I absolutely loved working with you, and you were very serious about the process in that, some people kind of don't want to fill out this and don't want to fill out that and don't want to necessarily go down those rabbit holes that you need to go down to find the perfect fit. So thank you for being patient and kind of doing all the homework, because I think it worked, right?
Right.
All right. So tell everybody a little bit like what you guys do. I think your partnership is amazing and your friendship, that type of thing, but fill everybody in.
So Angela and I are best friends of over 30 years. So we have agreed that we trust each other more than probably anyone else in our life. We have considered doing business together over the years, but we weren't going to create something, make something, take something to scale, or invent anything. We both have corporate jobs. So for me, it's medical sales. For Angela, it's business banking. Right? So for us, it was a very clear moment when Angela brought up the idea of a franchise. She'd heard from someone else. And it was a very clear moment where she's like, I just want to do something with our lives. And I'm like, okay. We didn't know anything about franchising. We did look into something else that came in front of us, but it was just basic, like learning. I think when you Google franchise, it puts your name into every ether. And then you came up on Angela's LinkedIn, and my first response was, great. What does she want and how much does that cost? So, when we connected with you, I think what we loved about the process, one, your experience, your knowledge. So you were everything to us, everything. Before we even talked money, business, you got to know who we were. We knew we wanted to be semi-absentee. We knew how we were going to source our funding. We knew that we were going to be leaders in whatever that we decided to do. We just had no clue what it looked like. Yeah. But before you ever brought business proposition in front of us, you took a deep dive into who we are and what we're about. And it reaffirmed what we knew, but you helped us craft that through the survey, through the personality aspect. I think it just drew us closer to knowing that whatever direction we landed in, it would be great. So that was a big defining moment for us. You put number of businesses that matched our goals, and we went through a few. It wasn't our end game to invest in personal fitness that we didn't know. Okay. And we discovered that through you. You've aligned with companies that you believe in, you back up, and that mirrored our objectives, our goals, and our ability to do more and build our future, which is ultimately our goal, right? We're going to keep our corporate jobs until we don't have to. So thank you, Lisa. That's how we found Alloy, right? You credentialed the company, you credentialed Rick, and we had to figure out what that looked like for us. And so that began our journey. And you've been with us every step of the way when we had questions, how to find funding, what that looked like. So fortunately, my copious note taker here, Angela's, listen, my world doesn't work without her. And I'd like to say her world doesn't work without me. So thank you for helping us through the process.
Oh, you're very welcome. Thank you so much. That's very kind. As you know, it's a big deal. And I think it's important for everyone that's watching is that you shouldn't be on just this straight path. It has to be kind of big, and you have to like color outside the lines a little bit to figure out that get to an industry shortlist. So I appreciate you taking that. So Rick, thank you for being on. Tell us about Alloy Fitness.
Yeah, look, I want to echo what the ladies have said first, which is thank you. We have a personal relationship that pre-exists this relationship, and look, always a person of utmost integrity. And anytime that you put a candidate in front of us, they're always quality people and a really good fit. So I think these guys fit perfectly, as you know. I mean, one of our core values is humor with a touch of crazy, and I think that probably sums up this partnership. Like, I don't know who's humor and who's crazy, but I think together we get there, right? But no, look, Alloy is a personal training brand. We've been in business for 31 years, which is how Lisa and I met. Prior to this, she owned her own fitness franchise, and so yeah, it's just a different concept for the fitness space. We target a little bit of a different avatar that's underserved. It's a small footprint. It's a relatively low investment. It can be a very good return on investment. Can be. And we feel like, there's a really good opportunity. Growth is really fast, and we're looking for really great partners like these two. And if I think that's key, as you know, right? I mean, we can run all the X's and O's and put them in the right places, but it's really our franchise partners that are going to make or break us. And so I'll just say thanks to all of you guys, because we're really proud to be associated with all of you. And we look forward to doing big things in Virginia Beach and beyond.
Awesome. Well, thank you. And it's funny, I presented Ella this morning, and I always say, I'm like, someday Rick's going to pay me to coin this term, but I always call it fitness for grown-ups, right?
Yeah, I love that. I'm totally stealing that. I'll credit you, but
I don't know. I wish there was one around here, because that's sometimes exactly what we
I mean,
coming to you
that
soon.
world already.
You're like, I already been there, already done it.
It'd be easier. I always say I should have been a franchisee.
Right? If I do it again, I'll be on the franchisee side. I'm jealous of you guys. It's like we work really hard to create all this stuff, and you guys get to go take it and do what you do with it. So I'm excited for you guys.
Thank you.
No, we are too.
I loved working with Rhonda and Angela through the entire development process. They're wonderful candidates for Alloy Personal Training. I'm so excited that they decided to move forward in the Virginia Beach market. And the best part is, with Repham Group, we don't just leave them hanging, all right? We get to keep working with them through the entire construction and development process. And they just gave me great news, which is that they found a space already. They're going to sign a lease. So I'm so excited for you guys. Congratulations. Look forward to seeing you guys knock it out of the park.
Thanks, Carrie. Congratulations. Thank you. I can't wait.
Thank you.
We'll do another one of these little videos, but let's pop the confetti. 1, 2, 3. First one first. There we go.
Hey, that worked pretty well.
Oh my God, I hate cleaning my house.
You know what's awesome about it though, too, guys, is that it vacuums up with a little hand vac, super easy. But
No, you know what this is now? This is office decor.
it really is.
That's right.
And for a while, it's like cool little reminders, because you'll find it. I'll find it like in little places. I'm like, aw. Cheers. Congratulations.
Cheers. Cheers.